Good morning. So my talk, rant, rumination, whatever we want to call this morning is all about karma. And I think karma, be a bitch, world's going to treat you like a bitch. Have a great attitude, the world's going to come back at you with a great attitude. So yesterday was a very lucky day for me. And I think karma had a lot to do with it, and the fact that I maintained a positive attitude yesterday. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very grateful for the day I had yesterday. So started out actually the night before, I was on Facebook and came across a post on the Orland Park bakery that they're selling punchkis, and there were delicious looking flavors of the day, and one of them that was like, oh my god, I need to have that is turtle punchki. Absolutely look fantastic. So I went to their page and was going through comments, and they're like, oh, people were saying, oh, they won't tell you what the flavor is. By the time I find out what the flavor is, it's too late in the day, and I called and they won't tell you what the flavor is. You have to go in there and they won't let you order it ahead of time. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to go there in the morning and, hopefully they got turtle cheesecake. And it's going to be fantastic, right? Who wouldn't love a turtle cheesecake? And so my hair is like really out of just crazy this morning. So I went there, and the woman that took care of me, I should have gotten her name, but she was like the nicest person ever. The flavor of the day happened to be birthday cake, which not a huge fan, but I did get some cannoli punchki, as well as some other little treats. We put together, a couple things, including a turtle cupcake, which we're going to be having tonight. So found out that you can, hold on a second. Found out that you can actually call in the morning. They open up at 6 and find out what the flavor of the day is, and you can order it on the phone. So Facebook just is not accurate sometimes. So after that, I had about a half hour to kill. So I stopped at JOANN's. I met the store manager there, Christina, and she was absolutely amazing and was super helpful, and got me some extra special stuff. We're just gonna leave it there. So it was really, really happy to meet her. Great customer service. Definitely the Orland store, as long as she is the store manager, will be my JOANN's shopping location. So walked out of there feeling, again, fantastic. It was like, okay, this is going good. Then I drove out to Batter and Berries and had brunch with a client's daughter who's become a friend. And so she's like, hey, let's go there. They have these mimosa flights, and they have a French toast flight. Okay, so I found out there, love French toast flights. Absolutely fantastic. I'm probably not a mimosa person. I'm not crazy about regular mimosas with the orange juice. And so the flight was, it looked fantastic. And so if you like mimosas, definitely, I would recommend that place. But it was a great meal, great conversation. It was fantastic. So we were there for quite a long time. I felt like we should have just stayed and ordered lunch at that point. But came home, noticed the driveway was starting to collect some water, and, maybe I needed to at least get the ice off our driveway drain. So while I was out there, and this is where karma is really going to start coming in. Okay, so while I was out there and I was having a great attitude, because I'm like, all right, I'm going to break up some of this ice. I'm going to put salt down, and I'm going to consider it like exercise and steps for the day. So I'm going to have great attitude about it. So while I was putting the salt down, I kept hearing this noise when I was by my car. And so I knelt down by my car, and I heard this sound. And that's never good, especially when it's coming by a tire. So I'm like, okay, there's obviously, I punctured my tire somehow. So let me go crawl into the car and find the receipt with the warranty papers from Discount Tire. I'm actually going to show you this, and it's actually embarrassing, so don't judge. We live in the middle of nowhere, so mice get into everything. But you know how people say, like, oh, my dog ate my homework? This is my receipt that I had for Discount Tire. And I'm like, okay, the order number is gone. The date that I bought the tires is gone. And are they actually going to do anything for me? So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to go in there and we'll see how it goes. So Leon went with me. By this time, he was home. And I wanted him to confirm that I was hearing correctly, because sometimes my hearing is a little, getting older. So went to Discount Tire in Joliet, and they were fantastic. They're like, oh, we don't even need that. They chuckled that I said, oh, my mice ate my homework. So they chuckled about it, and they're like, oh, don't worry. It's in the computer. You never need to have that. You can go to any Discount Tire, and we'll take care of you, because I bought this like extended whatever. Okay, so when I'm out walking with the guy, and this is another senior moment, which I should not be admitting to, but whatever, it is what it is. So I walk out to the car because he wants to see like which tire it is and whatever. And he says, oh yeah, I can hear the leak. That's definitely a leak. He's like, well, we'll try to repair it, but if not, we may have to order a tire. And we don't have that tire in stock. So, but we can have it here tomorrow. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. We'll just take my husband's car back home. So we go back in, and we're talking about, what we're going to do. And Leon's sitting over here to the side of me. And I say, oh, in case they need to order a tire, they won't be able to get it tomorrow, so we'll just go now and take your car home. And he just looks at me, and I'm like, what? Like, it's like, I'll just Uber back tomorrow, not realizing that we drove in my car. He was sitting in the passenger seat next to me as we were driving to Discount Tire, which at this point was maybe all of 7 minutes after we got there, and I forgot. So, senior moment. So we had to wait. I think it was like a 2-hour wait, but there's an Applebee's right there. So we walked over to Applebee's, had a great meal, great conversation. It was fantastic. Like, the day ended up being such a good day. And then to top it off, when we got home, we changed in our pajamas, crawled into bed. We had some of our treats that I got from Orland Park Bakery. Turn on the TV, and it's the last scene from 16 Candles, where he's waiting out there. The best scene in the movie, right? We got to watch the whole movie. And the whole movie is fantastic. But the best part of the movie is when she's standing out there, everyone left, the other car moves, the music starts, and he's there. The best part of the movie. So what a great day. I mean, yes, my tire, had some issues. I had to shovel snow, but it was a great day. And so even when you think you're having a great day, at any point during the day, I could have not gone to Orland. I could have not gone, for brunch. I could have just had like this horrible attitude about the whole day and been like, my day sucked. But I had a great day. I had a lucky day. And I think it's really all comes down to attitude. So, theme for the day, good vibes only. Put out good and good comes back to you. Sometimes you got to look for it, but look for it, it's worth it. All right, have a great day. Talk soon.